Good morning, folks, from a very warm morning here in Fukuoka. I'm just outside Hakata station here, which is a massive station, and we're going to be taking a bullet train from here to Hiroshima. But we've got a few minutes before our train leaves, about 20 minutes here or there. So I thought what we'll do is we'll pop in, and I haven't had any breakfast yet, so we'll get ourselves a little Ekiben, which is basically like a little lunch box that you can take on the train, and we'll see what we can get, because there's a multitude of different types you can get. You can get ones that are self-heating, you can get ones that are just cold. I fancy something cold because it's quite warm this morning. It's about 25 degrees and 80% humidity, so it's like breathing treacle. So let's get something cold, and then we'll get on our train. So our train leaves at about 20 past 8 and we get there at about 9:30, so it's about an hour and 10 minutes ride, so not too long at all, but enough to get some breakfast down me. This station is huge and it has an absolute multitude of options. I mean, you've got your Family Mart, your 7-Elevens. Ekiben. Oh well, we found a place we can get ourselves some breakfast. All sorts of different stuff. And they have models of them here so you can see like what they'd look like. They're all very eclectic and decorative, but I just kind of want one that would be like fish and rice, but everything seems to be either like deep fried or like have something that's deep fried. I don't really want anything deep fried in the morning. There was a sort of mackerel sushi thing there, but that wasn't a box. I want a little box. Let's keep moving along and there might be something else. But yeah, there's all sorts here. It smells quite devilish because there's a Cinnabon right there. And Cinnabons are rather good. But not for, well, actually it would be pretty good for breakfast, a nice sweet breakfast, but I want some fish and rice or something. Because the breakfast I had the other day in Osaka was fantastic. So we've got little onigiris as well, little fish, little like omelette. There's quite a bit of selection here. Then we go a bit further round and I think we'll pick something from here because this is looking pretty good. Oh, that looks nice, little salmon or eel. I think we'll just go for a little salmon and rice. That sounds right up my alley for breakfast. Doesn't look too big either. I'm actually not that hungry right now, surprisingly. I'm usually always hungry, but not so much right now. Arigato. Okay, so I've acquired myself a little bento and a bottle of water, so that should be good for our little trip. It's only an hour. I just want something light before I get there. But I think for lunch, there seems like way better options. Or if you really wanted some fried stuff, there's loads of chicken and bits and bobs. Which was the Shinkansen? Oh, we've gone the wrong way. Back this way. I have to find out what platform we're on, and it'll be nice this time not having to rush, because the last one I got on, I was in a bit of a dash because I got stuck at every red man on the crossings, and then I got held up at the metro. Yeah, not that the metro wasn't on time, but it was very, very busy and I had to get a ticket, and what a pain. Normally there was no queue, but this time there was a massive queue to get a ticket. Right, we're through that now. We just put our GR pass through the barrier. It didn't work before, but it is now. Last time I had to go to the girl to go through. Let's see if we can find a bigger board now that we're through the Shinkansen area, so I know where my train's arriving, because I don't know yet. But you'll see as well, these stations are absolutely immaculate. And there's tons of dining options, so there's not just Japanese food, there's also like Western food. There's like KFC here or McDonald's. I saw a Burger King just around the corner. But why would you want to eat that when you're in Japan, right? I want to eat Japanese food. Right guys, so our train, because we've got a little bit of time to wait, isn't actually on the board yet. So the trains that are for Hiroshima, Shin, Osaka, we can see it only goes up to 8:15 at the minute. But our train's actually 8:23, so it's not on there yet. but there's a really good website called japantravelnavitime.com. I'll put a link in the description. And if you just put in, let's say, Hakata train station departures, which I have, you can then see all the departure times and the platforms. So you can see here the Sakura 542 Go at 8:23 to Shin Osaka leaves from platform 12. So it means we don't have to really wait until that comes up. Oh, it's just popped up on the screen now. 8:23, platform 12. Oh well, at least we know the site was right. So we need to find platform 12, which is this way. And then we can just wait there for our train. Although there's a 7-Eleven here, I might pick up another drink. So I got a bottle of water there. I didn't know how long it would take to get a Ekiben, but I might pick up something else because I'm sweating like a dog here. It's really bad. It's so warm and humid, and I'm struggling. So let's get a drink and keep hydrated. Let's get an Aquarius. Nice little isotonic since I'm sweating so much. Pocari Sweat's also good, but this one's nice as well. And I had a sweat last time, so we'll mix it up. But you can always get something to eat from here as well. There's loads of like baked goods and snacks, and you can get bentos here as well. Arigato. Yeah, one thing I find really interesting is it's not self-service, so there is a lady there or a guy there that'll scan your stuff, but then the money is like self-service. So there's a thing you can put your notes in, or you put your change in, and it'll ask you, is that correct? You press OK, and it'll just give you your change automatically. I mean, in a sense, it's much quicker than a human could count those coins out. So I guess it's good. Now we have a wall of vending machines as well. So if you ever don't want to go to the shop to get something, there's always, you could have got this Aquarius from here. But it's 10 yen more. I think, would I spend 170 on this? I can't remember. But I'll put the price up now, how much this was and how much the bento was and everything. I'll have put that up already probably, but yes, I'll put the prices all up for you. Track 12 there. So we know our train will be on this side. There's even a little family mart on the platform, so even if you get this far and you're thirsty or you want something to eat, you can get it there. And then on the other one there's a 7-Eleven. You'll find family marts, 7-Elevens and Lawson's everywhere. So we can see this one here, this Shinkansen Kyushu 800, slightly different to what we're going to be taking. It's really interesting to see that bullet trains aren't just all exactly the same. There's lots of variety in them. You'll get ones painted and decorated in different ways. There's two things you'll notice a complete lack of in Japan that I have straight off the bat, is bins, like trash cans, although there is one right here. You sometimes do find them in stations, but on the street you'll almost never see them. But there is no rubbish here, people just carry their rubbish with them. And benches, I haven't seen any benches. I stand corrected. I've basically seen next to no benches here though, other than those seats over there. Like outside the station there's no benches, around the station there's no benches, which is very odd because, well, in a train station there's usually always benches along for people to just sit and wait. And it's not like Japan has a homeless problem, which is usually the reason you get rid of benches. Another cool thing here actually is that there's sort of a barrier along the platform with openings, and you can tell which car number is going to be at which opening. So they have a board here depending on the train. So if it's the Hiroshima to in Osaka, there's two types. There's a Nozomi or the Hikari. So depending on those, that's a longer train. Then there's the 8-car, which includes the Sakura. And there's also a 6-car Sakura. But I don't know which Sakura we're getting, whether it's the 8-car or the 6-car. I believe the last one I was on was blue, so that would indicate it's a 6-car, but I could be wrong. And on your ticket, I believe it, obviously on your ticket it tells you which car you're in, so you can then know which part of the platform you need to stand on. I guess there's only going to be 2 cars difference if you, or 1 car difference depending on the train, so you can at least be in the right area. I'm car 6, seat 15A. I don't know how well you can see that. So we'll go along to where car 6 should be, and we'll wait. One really good thing to note actually is that for the Sakura, depending whether it's the blue or the green, whether it's the 8-car or the 6-car, it's on the same part of the platform, so it doesn't matter, because the first car is at the same place. It's only on the super long ones where it's further along. So we can see here, this is one of the longer trains, because car 11 is in front of us, and it corresponds with on the floor. So that's car 11 and 11 on the floor, so that's a 16-car Shinkansen. Only thing is, it's not colour coded, so I thought maybe the side of the train, the stripe would be yellow, but it's actually blue. So that mustn't have anything corresponding to it. We can see another Shinkansen variation right over there actually. It's really cool, you get all sorts of different ones to see. Actually guys, on the board we can see it says it's an 8-car train. So you can see there, 823, 1 to 3 non-reserve, and then cars 8. So at least that way we know actually that it's an 8, not a 6-car Shinkansen. That's good. Front 15 here. Got a nice big table there. It says reservation oversized baggage area. I actually didn't book the oversized baggage section because there's 2 options when you book online. So I'll leave my stuff here for the moment. And I'll go to the toilet and I'll show you guys that as well. This is the toilet. I don't know what bro was eating before he came in here, but by jingo, it stinks. Right, so toilet. Toilet paper. There's an automatic lowering sensor as well, and the flushing sensor. I'll not show you the toilet because there's a little skiddy left there. It's not good. Sink, no soap in here, but what we discovered last time is there's another sink outside of here with soap, so we'll use that. There's a baby changing area, and there's also a little like children's seat here, so you can pop them there if you need to use the toilet and it goes to. So yeah, it's not bad. It's actually fairly spacious. It's got everything you need. So. I'll do my business and I'll go wash my hands. So yeah guys, this is the toilet section, this is the outside of the door, and then there's another door here, and it's just got a urinal inside, and with another sink, but this is the sink with soap here, but there's nowhere to dry your hands, so I guess just air dry. There's another area here which I'm not too sure what it's for. I guess it's just maybe a vanity mirror. I have a theory that it might have been for an old smoking zone, but I'm not too sure about that. It might be just so people can touch up their makeup or do a shave or whatever, because there is a little area there for reasons. There's the female toilet as well. And that's pretty much it. So we're going through a tunnel right now, but it's pitch black. Let's get back to our seat and try there as well. So unless you're like 6'5" or something, like, I don't think there's really any need. It is a bit more comfortable. Your chair does recline. It's less quiet, and actually the main advantage from what I see online when people talk about getting the green car pass instead of just the regular pass is that it's way easier to book a seat last minute. So if you're doing sort of travel on the fly and you're not booking a load of trains in advance, the green car is going to be where it's at, because the unassigned cars, especially if it's really last minute, they're going to be taking up a lot of them. Whereas the green car, as you can see here, is fairly empty. But we have a lovely window view here. And our chair does recline and the footrest thing does go up, and I'll show you that because I made a mistake last time. So right, let's go over this chair in its entirety and we'll do it properly. So firstly we have this big tray that folds down. I can even show you on the other one since no one sat next to me. Put up to 10 kilos on that. You've got a little space if you want to put maybe a laptop or some reading material. You've got a footrest down here, and these do flip so you can change the orientation, and it's spring loaded so it'll go straight back. We also have a little area you can put a cup, and this is where we have some controls. So we have a couple of plug sockets here if you want to charge something, so you can even charge a laptop. They're not just USBs, they are full AC sockets, which is really, really good. We have a little reading light on our shoulder, which you control from down here. So that's pretty sweet. And then in this arm, we have another tray, which is good if you just want to have just a coffee there, and you still want to get in and out very easily. And then we also have, these are the action rockers for the chair. So if we want to recline, we can push that back and the chair will go back, and if we push it forward, if you lean forward, it'll come up with you. And then here is for this leg part down here, and it might be easier to show you on, actually I'll show you here, yeah. So if you'll see if I press it, oh that's the wrong one, if I press it, it doesn't just necessarily come up, you have to press it quite hard. So yeah, if you just normally press up like that, like you would on the recliner, it doesn't, but if you press quite hard, that'll pop up, and you can have your feet all supported down there. But and then you can recline it, but I don't really have any need for that at the minute. So let's tuck into our Ekiben. Well, we have the beautiful Japanese mountains as our view. I love the houses, the architecture is fantastic here. Our Ekiben, we were given a little moist towelette, some chopsticks of course, and the Ekiben itself. Right then, so we've got a lovely salmon fillet there. We've got a little omelette cube. I'm not a big omelette guy, but they're not too bad here, and it's only a little bit, I'll manage. And then what looks like a mushroom, and maybe a pickled plum or something, I'm not too sure on that one. And obviously some rice. The rice is very sticky, so you can eat it with chopsticks, no problem. And it's got some seasoning on it, it's nice. It looks like maybe bonito flakes that have melted into it, or some other sort of like fish flavour. Rice is very nice. Salmon looks nice and soft. Should be less hassle than the mackerel we had for breakfast the other day because there's no bones in this. That's really tasty, nicely seasoned, and not overcooked. It's really nice and delicate and fatty. Let's eat this mushroom. Really nice, very, very savoury, a little earthy, not massively earthy. And we'll try the omelette, which is not usually my favourite thing, but oftentimes they make them sweet here. Yeah, sweet. It's almost like a, not quite, but it's almost like a block of custard in a sense. I've got a leaf here. I don't know if this is like a, what do you call them, like a perilla leaf. Tastes a little floral. We got what looks like here some pickled, maybe ginger and carrot. No, not ginger, that's maybe bamboo. Nice. And then this, which I'm not sure, I think it's a pickled plum, but I'm not sure. Ooh. That's my least favourite. Whoa. That's really strong. Oh, that's pickled, alright. Oh, yeah. I thought it was a pickled plum, and I don't like pickled plums. And I've just reaffirmed my dislike of pickled plums. But yes, this is great. This is basically exactly what I wanted, some fish and rice. Perfect. Right, I'll eat this and then we'll pretty much be at our destination. It's not a very long train, this one. And it's been great. Well, the Ekiben was delicious, but the one thing I said that was good about the salmon is that there wouldn't be any bones. There were still plenty of bones. And because I wasn't expecting them, they caught me off guard. But other than that, it was fantastic. We're currently at Shinkansen, which means we've passed under the tunnel which connects the two islands. So we were originally on Kyushu and now we're on Honshu, which is the biggest island. Well guys, we've made it to Hiroshima, and what a lovely, smooth, quiet and quick journey that was. The bullet trains here really live up to their reputation. And there's another configuration there, another colour and another shape. So that's great, right, so that concludes our Shinkansen and Ekiben adventure today. And now I will be going to take the Hiroshima metro and the trams, and we're going to go to the Peace Park, and there's lots to do in this city, so stick around because those videos will be coming next. So thanks for watching this one guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.